options are on the table at this point. I'm not commenting on charges, whether they will be filed or not, or on whom. No one has been ruled out at this point.
We've known in the department since January that Alec would not be charged with a crime.
Once we read through everything and researched the case law and the law here in New Mexico, we realized that we believed that there was probable cause to charge Alec Baldwin with involuntary manslaughter.
Alec Baldwin has been charged involuntary manslaughter, but because of the use of a gun, he's facing a mandatory 5 years in prison. This one is now one of the big ones on our docket here at Court TV. Ted Rollins has the story.
911, what's the location of your emergency? We need an ambulance out at Bonanza Creek Ranch right now. We've got 2 people shot on a movie set accidentally.
That movie we now know is Rust, and its star and executive producer, Alec Baldwin. The actor was rehearsing a scene in this chapel when a live round was discharged from the gun he was using.
Halyna, deep breath, Halyna.
The shot struck cinematographer Halyna Hutchins.
We got it through and through on her. You want air flight?
Yeah, we got one en route.
Okay. Joel Souza, a director, was injured but recovered.
1 female shot in the chest, male shot in the stomach.
Hutchins was pronounced dead at the hospital.
Alec Baldwin is here.
Script supervisor Mamie Elizabeth Mitchell walks police through what she saw.
The camera is here with our operator. Halyna is here, crouching down. The dolly grip is here. He's the guy that moves the camera. He's there. My director is squatted down here. And all of a sudden, the gunshot. And it was really loud. I hear Joel moan, oh my God. And I look over at Joel, and he's down, he's already down, but he's like this. And then I look, and she's moaning. She's down. And then we all went out, we all got out. That was awful.
We're requesting that you and Ms. Gutierrez conduct interviews back at the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office.
Alec Baldwin was interviewed by police a few hours after the shooting.
I take the gun out, and as I take it, as it clears, as the barrel clears, I turn and cock the gun over here. I turn and cock the gun goes off. It's supposed to be a cold gun. Nothing. No flash charges, nothing.
Police also interviewed Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, who served as the armorer on the film and was responsible for props, including the gun used by Alec Baldwin.
We want to interview you and him just to eliminate all possibilities that there was a crime involved or any of that stuff, okay?
Gutierrez-Reed told police that the prop guns were armed with dummy ammunition, but when she examined the gun after the shooting, she noticed something different about the bullet that had been discharged.
I opened it and checked it. They all had rings and they all had holes, and I don't understand. That was enough.
The shooting became the focus of a months-long investigation and culminated in criminal charges against Alec Baldwin and Hannah Gutierrez-Reed. Both have been charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter.
There were live rounds on set. They were mixed in with regular dummy rounds, and then they somehow got loaded into a gun, handed off to Alec Baldwin. He didn't check it, and then he pointed the gun at Halyna Hutchins, and he pulled the trigger.
Baldwin has repeatedly denied he ever pulled the trigger. Now he's taking comfort in messages from supporters.
I mean, I've had more people who have been kind and thoughtful and generous spirit than I've had, people who are malignant about the death of Halyna Hutchins.
In a statement released by his attorney, Alec Baldwin vowed to fight the charges.
And the armorer, who's also been charged, her attorney has released a statement. It is fascinating. Listen, it says, the filed probable cause statement reveals that the district attorney has completely misunderstood the facts and has reached the wrong conclusions. Hannah pleaded to provide more firearms training. She was denied and brushed aside. It goes on to say that Hannah asked Halls if they could use a plastic gun for the rehearsal scene, and he said no, wanting using a, quote, real gun. Hannah asked to be called back into the church if Baldwin was going to use the gun at all, and Halls failed to do that. Yet the district attorney has given Halls a 6-month probation misdemeanor and charged Hannah and Baldwin with felony offenses carrying at least 5 years in prison. The tragedy of this is that Hannah had just been called back into the church by Halls. She would have performed the inspection and prevented this tragedy. We obviously will continue to track this case for you. It's a big one.